Hello everyone, we have some more leaks about cargo missions. Here we have Pipeline Channel on Discord. Tested out some cargo hauling mechanics with a buddy, and there's a major issue with other players being able to easily steal anything on a freight cargo elevator. All you have to do is run up to the console while you are loading unloading and lower the elevator. All of the cargo is instantly transported into the thief's inventory instead of returning to the owner. This affects freight elevators everywhere. This was previously on the Pipeline Channel. This seems to be something CIG can fix. I don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. 2.5 years ago I made a video talking about my concerns regarding security because CIG said this.
I think the bigger question is, how are you going to protect your ship and your cargo that's being loaded and unloaded on your ship?
I am totally fine being responsible for my ship and my cargo, but if I am responsible, I need keys or biometric locks. We have none in the year 12. Everyone who makes it onto the pilot seat of your ship has full control over your ship. There are lots of ways how to clip into any ship with an interior. The ability to secure my cargo, to draw a weapon, if needed, shoot a thief. Something we cannot do in an armistice zone. We don't even have police forces or security forces in Star Citizen in year 12, except the brain-dead and annoying AI scanning our ships for contrabands. And the good old, bring some friends, join an org. Even if I would do this, do you think everyone in my org would happily stand guard at my ship while I do the loading? More and more MMOs nowadays make content for solo players too, because grouping up is getting less and less common. And even if I bring someone, we cannot draw our gun in armistice zones anyway, so what's the point? The only thing I could do is, someone has to sit on the pilot seat while I do the loading. Even then, other people can sneak onto your ship. And who is willing to do this? Who is willing to sit on the pilot seat of my ship while I do the loading for like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes? And here we have a cargo mission. Don't expect those numbers to stay like this. There is still an Evo patch. You would get 44,750 Alpha UEC. Your objective is to collect aluminium from the White Forest Station and deliver it to Bajini Point, to Seraphim Station and to Port Tresla. Quite a bit of cargo, so you better have a big ship or you have to do several trips. To me, this doesn't seem to be enough money for the task, but as I mentioned, CIG will adjust those numbers. And we have cargo loading times from Hater115. He got those numbers directly out of XMLs. Different containers have different cargo loading times. This is an Evocati patch. The numbers are not set in stone. There will be many changes in the many years to come. Auto loading was 30 seconds for one SCU in a previous patch. Now it's way less, but it depends on the size of the container. And yes, those numbers are not set in stone. Here we have the auto loading times from Haters115 posting. You can see that different container sizes have different times for auto loading. And I did a very rough calculation. Don't take those numbers seriously, please. But it's now way better than it was before. Titan under a minute, Freelancer roughly a minute, Freelancer Max roughly 2 minutes, Caterpillar roughly 5 minutes, Hercules C2 roughly 6 minutes. If this would be the final times, when we see this on live, I would be quite happy with it, but I wouldn't count on it. CIG seems to think that using a cringe, magical handheld tractor beam to load your ship is fun and engaging and good gameplay, which it isn't. So if those numbers would be accurate, you wouldn't be any faster loading manually. On the other hand, at outposts, you can only load manually. There's no auto-loading at outposts. Auto-loading is only available in cities and at space stations. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, I was landed, I was getting off my pulse and I exploded. Flicker. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.